Hey guys, Sly here. And on this episode of Golf with Your Friends, me and Wolfgang talk about touchy subjects like the Danny Masterson situation, the speaking out WWE thing, and the whole Gamergate scandal. And if you guys don't want to hear about those touchy and potentially triggering subjects, I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen right now where it starts and where it ends, so you guys can skip past it if you do not want to listen to that. Other than that, in the meantime, enjoy the video.
Hey guys, Sly here. Welcome back to a brand new video of Golf with Your Friends.
Hello YouTubers, it's me, your friend from the UK, Wolfgang Wilcox.
And today we're going to be doing some more, like I just said, Golf with Your Friends.
Before we jump into it though, there was something that I want to address real quick. In the previous episode I hyped up a series that we were going to do where I, on my own, played Crash Bandicoot 2 for the channel to 100% completion and then do the same following Spyro 2. That's no longer going to be happening, I'm afraid, because I did the whole let's play in like one night. Like I spent the whole day doing the whole game, stopping after every warp room to edit. I put a lot of effort into the editing. I put in a lot of funny sound effects and stuff. And when it came time to upload it, Sly gave me his login details for his YouTube, and it just wouldn't let me log him in. It just wouldn't let me log in. Like, the details were correct. He even changed his password for me just to make sure everything was right, and it just refused to log me in. So it's
that sucked.
Google on there. It's obviously Google on their bullshit again. So sadly, Wolfie Plays the Twos or any individual project that's just me is not going to be happening anymore.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You would have loved what I'd done, Sly, as well.
I know I would.
Because you know I take inspiration from some good quality YouTubers.
Yep.
So but it can't be helped.
Yeah.
And hey, at least we still have other things to do.
Exactly.
There's always going to be games that me and Sly can play together.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's make a start, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
The Volcano course.
Oh, I think this was... I think I remember this one, because you guys don't know about this, but in the previous recording before, like, my PS4's hard drive died, it just froze on, like, where, like, shows the course. It just froze there. And, I just made up, like, a creepypasta in my head. And I was like...
Oh yeah.
I was like, one day I was playing golf with your friends, and then the lava turned blood red, hyper-realistic blood red, and there's like screaming and groaning in the background, and I got so scared that I never wanted to play it again. And Wolfgang chimed in with, and then a hyper-realistic Charlie Brown appeared out of nowhere.
Brown appeared.
Right, I gotta explain that. So there used to be this kid in my class who would, like, I don't know, like, the teacher was like teaching us something, right? And then he'd keep like making up these like stupid creepypastas about like Clash of Clans. How like some kid threw up a bloody green like gem.
Oh, you! That should have been a hole-in-one, you bastard!
Anyways,
Carry
like
on.
he would make up these like stupid like stories like Clash of Clans, and then like as I was teaching, as the teacher was teaching, I was
Cans.
Clash of Clans, Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans.
Sorry, carry on.
So,
That was so stupid, I apologise.
it was funny. Anyways,
That was dumb.
so like we were sitting next to each other, right? So I'm listening intently. I'm listening intently to what the teacher was trying to teach me. And he just leans in close. He's like, a hyper-realistic Charlie Brown appeared out of nowhere. And I just start just laughing, and then I accidentally got him in trouble. Like, he was the weird kid of the class, but he was an awesome dude. Like, one time when he broke his foot...
Picture as well.
Yeah, it was.
You may remember me sending it to you.
There we go. But yeah, he would like do this thing where like he had crutches because I think he broke his foot or something. So when his foot somewhat healed and he could be able to like walk on it, he would take the rubber ends, like the rubber pads,
You fuck.
off the crutches, and then he would just like wave them around like dildos in the hallways. In fact, I actually worked with him briefly in my previous job. He's still a cool dude.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I'm weird too.
Oh, overshot it. Ah, undershot it. Fuck.
What? Where am I going? Okay, there we go. It's a boogie.
You wanna know what I've been doing over the last couple of days or so?
What have you been doing?
I decided to go back and play the first game that I ever 100%ed.
And that is what?
That's Madagascar on the PS2.
I had Madagascar on both the PC and Game Boy Advance.
I'm going to hazard a guess that the version I played was a lot closer to the PC version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Seeing as it's the PS2 game.
I mean, if I looked at it
it's
side by
funny,
side, then I'd be like, yeah, that's close.
You know, it's funny, I actually saw a few comments that had a similar story to me, saying it was the first game they ever 100%ed.
Madagascar on the Game Boy Advance was the first game I 100%ed. But I might give the PS2 one a look.
Oh, please do. It's all right. It's an okay game. Like, it's fair enough when you're a kid, but as a 20-something, like, it's way too easy.
Yeah.
And like, apart from one or two nonsense things, it's like super easy to 100%. So it's like no wonder it was my first.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advance version was easy to 100% from what I remember.
Like, the levels themselves are pretty easy and over with pretty quick once you know what you're doing. And then the only other thing left is to collect every coin in every level, of which there's 100 each.
I got a trophy.
Oh?
It's called On Par.
Oh, birdie! Lucky shot too.
Damn it. What in the...
A little more power.
Oh, too much power.
Too much power.
There you go. How'd you get that in 2 shots?
I was fortunate, I will admit. Shit.
Oh no, I'm Anakin.
Oh, I should put more power
So
behind that.
did you see my episode of Saints and Sinners?
Yes, I did.
So how did you feel
Glad to
about
see
that?
Glad to see you continue that series.
So how did you feel about that Luigi kid rant?
Yeah, I recall that. Yeah. So,
I was spooked. I was super spooked.
like, it's 2020. Is he still really doing crappy EXE games?
No. I think that one was for like a challenge, and the winner of the game would like win a Nintendo Switch. It was like a giveaway type thing.
Oh, okay.
And he's hosting a second one.
Mind you, he's not really one who ought to be entering giveaways for Switches, because he's full-time YouTube. He can make the kind of money to be doing giveaways himself. Last I remember him. Not that I'm one to judge somebody's income. Of course not.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a fan of him once myself. I managed to get onto a live stream once. Don't know if you remember. Don't know if I ever told you that before.
Yeah, and you kind of got booted out because we weren't able to figure out how to...
I know I got close to being booted out, but like I was... Well, it was Smash Brothers on the Wii U, right?
Yeah.
I had never played like a private online match, and I didn't know that you had to ready up.
Oh.
So I'm sat there, pissing around with the fucking punch bag, not realising that the whole time that I was supposed to ready up. And like there was a stream. There's the obvious, like, delay in the stream, which I probably shouldn't have been listening to at the same time, because that just divided my focus. So he made me look like an ass.
Ah.
But like he was getting impatient with me not pressing the fucking ready up button.
Yeah.
Which Which, you know, I'm not salty about, you know, like, he had every right to be upset. I was fucking stupid, you know.
Yeah. At least he's not a low tier god. No, he's like the Salt Lord.
Fuck that guy.
This is so funny is when he rage quits.
Oh.
Like he'll like blame the stage and everything.
And yeah, blame everything but himself. Yeah, I know people.
He'd be like,
that.
use a real stage. I'm like, what? I don't think you can even choose the stages. I don't think.
Yeah, fuck off, mate. Yeah, if he can't fucking win on the Omega stage, it's not the stage's fault.
There's another guy like that named Neto Tiger, but from what I heard, what his thing is, like, he's a Jackie main, or supposedly, and he spams like the machine gun. But apparently he does that for like attention. But Jackie Briggs.
Oh, right.
Mortal Kombat X. It was back when Mortal Kombat X was a thing. But yeah, apparently he's a Melina main when he's not like trolling and everything, and he's really actually good with her.
Huh. Why am I sucking ass?
You know Night Shame, right?
No.
Well, he used to be a YouTuber, but he moved to Twitch. But I think you like saw like my video called My Favorite Night Shame Moment, where he's like live streaming like Smash Ultimate.
Oh. Right, okay.
Where it goes doo-doo-doo, and then he just shouts, "Ah, god damn it!" It's like, I don't know why, but...
You saw that video.
What?
You say he saw that video.
I think he did, but my goodness, dude, as soon as he said that, I was like keeling over laughing. And then afterwards, he's like, I almost just tripped on my shoe. In fact, I actually went on a call with him during a live stream, and I had the whole chat call him nut shame.
Bet you won't be on a fucking call again.
Oh no, me and him are still cool.
I'm taking the L on this one. Fucking hell.
And he has this rule where you're supposed to keep it PG-13, but one of his buddies like trolls, and he like says naughty language, and he like ear rapes. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to talk like that." And I'm just like laughing. Oh god, I'm so bummed he left YouTube, but at the same time, you know, YouTube kind of screws over small creators, which I'm kind of worried about my future on here, to be honest. I mean, it's not a big loss that I'm...
you haven't been caught by the demonetizer yet.
Yeah.
Well, I said not demonetizer, the fucking... You haven't been flagged for your bad language, basically.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not eligible for monetization yet.
Yeah, I know that.
And even though I don't like earn money off my videos, it's not really like a big like deal for me, because you know,
you're not looking to get YouTube famous, which is the wrong reason to get involved.
Yeah, I'm just doing that as a hobby. And if I get famous,
And
oh well.
fun with friends. I really do not like the whole no swearing thing for YouTubers. Though.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I don't like that either.
Because, oh, advertisers don't like it. By the way, we're also sharing our product on the fucking television watershed where we'll have fucking people yelling cuss words and have hokey sex scenes and all that other stuff, but YouTube swears are bad though.
Yes, it's very bad.
Oh, but it's a designated time frame for it. No kids are watching it. Don't fucking advertise. Don't advertise for kids. Then there are things in place to make sure that your adverts reach the appropriate audience. Use them.
Exactly.
In fact, they actually can't advertise to kids anymore. It's against the fucking law for them to do so.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this to you, but I think I got... Oh wait, no, I think I already did mention this to you. I got Turok 2
anyway
for free.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Yes, you
remastered.
But you know, feel free to tell the audience.
So yeah, there's like a Twitch Prime thing or Amazon Prime thing where in Amazon games you get some free games. And I got Turok 1 and 2 for free. If you guys don't know, I was always like a huge Turok fan. I mean, I played that game when I was a kid, shockingly. Especially Turok Evolution, and that game was a little gory. I'm talking like characters like dying in their own vomit if you like shoot them with like a poison arrow. Oh yeah.
Delicious.
Yes, delicious.
I wonder why you're not eligible for monetization.
Yeah.
I'm taking the piss.
I know.
But anyway, like I was saying with the whole not swearing thing, it's ridiculous. I mean, especially when you have people who've changed up their content and stopped swearing. Like, I'm not saying that you need to swear to be funny. Of course not. That's not the case with everybody at all. But the thing is, when you have people who did swear a lot and now don't swear as much or at all, like, it has had an effect on their content and it is noticeable. Like, the dude I like to watch, Razbowski, he used to swear in his videos a whole lot and now he doesn't, and it's so apparent that he makes such a conscious effort to not swear. It has gotten better over the time since the Apocalypse years, but like when he first started, it was so apparent that it did have a negative effect on his content for a while. But he's changed up his comedy a fair bit to suit it, and he does some really funny stuff with a green screen now. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to the next hole. Ancient.
Was this in the last time we did episodes on this?
No, I don't think we got this far. It does look similar to like the Oasis and the museum in places, so I can see why you'd think that, but
Here's the thing I never figured out about you. You weren't really invested in like the Walking Dead lore, but you liked the Telltale series.
Well, you see, at first I didn't really care. Because I wasn't interested in the Walking Dead. I didn't really want to bother with the games. But the thing is, I like the Telltale games.
Yeah.
And like there was a point where something clicked in me, and like, oh, hang on, all these narrative-driven, choice-based games are all made by the same people, and it clicked. That just clicked with me one day, and then at some point I'd heard that you don't need to really know anything about other Walking Dead storylines to be able to get into the games.
Yeah.
So that's why I eventually played them, and I'm so glad I did, because their Walking Dead titles are like some of the absolute best. Like I've played like almost all of them, aside from one or two IPs that didn't interest me, like the Game of Thrones one. I didn't play that one, and I heard that was shite anyway. But
yeah, I never really was into Game of Thrones.
The only one that I liked more than The Walking Dead was The Wolf Among Us. Like, that was the only one that I liked more than The Walking Dead, and like, that's not a knock on The Walking Dead either. All in one, baby.
How? Oh, I got a birdie.
I managed to get into the little path. Speaking of which, I'm so glad that A Wolf Among Us 2 is actually in production now. Because after Telltale, bit the dust, it's like, it seemed like it looked like that was never going to happen, but somebody's got the license from them. I don't know if it's Skybound doing it, but whoever it is, it looks like it's in really good hands, even though all we got was a teaser. But I'm just happy that we're getting a sequel at all. Because it does end pretty open-endedly, especially depending on which ending you picked for the first one.
Alright.
Are you trying to go in where the rocks are?
Oh, I see where I need to go. Oh, nope.
Speaking of boulders, Rock of Ages 3 releases tomorrow.
Oh, they're making more of those?
Yeah, they've made another one.
Those games are ridiculous. I know you showed me them. I was like,
they're fantastic.
It's stupid, but it's brilliant at the same time.
Yeah, the Gilliam-esque cutscenes and just the whole basis of it. It's a great fucking concept. If you've not heard of Rock of Ages, it's made by Atlas, and basically it's like a tower defense sort of game. But at the same time, you also take an active role in trying to take an enemy down, as well as defending your own thoughts. And like, there's like a round of setting up defences, followed by a round where you send this big boulder out, and it's got like a chiseled face on it. and you have to direct the boulder over all the enemy placements and try and smash it into the enemy wall.
Yeah, it's a weird game. I know.
I'm giving it a bit of a shit description, but like look into some gameplay of Rock of Ages. In fact, they actually gave Rosie Caddick of PlayStation Access a copy of the game a day early to show on the PlayStation Access channel. So go there and have a look, and you'll see what I mean of just what kind of game it is. And like I said, it's made by Atlas as well, which is... did Atlas make Persona?
I do not know. I've never been into Persona.
I think that is them. I think Atlas are the Persona people.
No, I'm cruising. Woo!
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! You bastard!
Bloody bastard!
Oh, that's...
Low... Oh, no. Low rider.
Excuse me. Oh, Sly, random question, but did you take advantage of the free tier on the WWE Network yet?
No, I probably should, though.
Yeah, be sure to some point have a look. And, you know, if you enjoy what you see, then, you know, $9.99 a month? Full
Yeah.
access?
But
About
yeah,
the same as you
speaking of, like, shows and whatnot,
yeah?
I really need to get back into Castlevania. Because they put, like, out a third season,
yeah.
like, ages ago.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that. What the fuck? Okay then.
I actually like that show, by the way. At the beginning, I had, like, very low expectations. And then I watched
the
that.
Castlevania anime.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know what's in the free tier of the WWE Network because, you know, I pay for the whole thing. And
Yes,
the only
you're
indicators...
very big wrestling fan.
Yeah, and the only indicator that something is in the free tier or the premium tier is a red lock that you only see if you're accessing from the free tier. So... They did this fantastic documentary on The Undertaker's career, by the way. I think that's in the premium tier though, but if you get your $9.99, then if you pay your $9.99, then you should definitely watch it. God, I sound like a right fucking shill, I know, but... like, I genuinely think you'd enjoy this. Because I know you said you've been trying to get back into wrestling.
Oh yeah, by the way, I watched a compilation of The Rock's funniest moments.
Oh, I know the one.
I don't know why, but it's extremely funny when he's doing an impersonation of Big Show. He's like, Richie there, he's like, no.
There's never going to be anybody better on the microphone than The Rock. Nobody.
No. You know what sucks is that you can never get away with what they're saying today.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff you couldn't say now. And it's not even like a lot of it was overtly offensive or homophobic or anything like that, but
Yeah.
it's just stuff that you could not say. Unless you're somebody like Triple H who can afford the lawsuit.
Yeah. No, 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 no! Save yourself! Oh, come on!
Yeah, Triple H likes to swing his COO dick around and say things that nobody else could even dare to say. So I know it's a bit of a I know this was a bit of a random topic to bring up, but you know there was a pay-per-view last night and it was fucking crazy. So I was wondering if you'd seen or heard anything about it.
Oh, about Undertaker or
The last night's pay-per-view.
oh,
Extreme Rules.
I might check it out.
Well, I mean that's in the premium tier, so. But again, you know, at $9.99 a month, I suppose it is better to just pay for it once and then cancel it if you don't care. But you know, I definitely say it's worth keeping.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's worth keeping just for
What the hell happened there?
With the way it's framed out, it's like, what the fucking hell?
That's what I'm saying.
With the way the thing is framed out, oh, it's curved weirdly. That's why. Anyway, with the way it works out is that, I mean, you know how expensive pay-per-views used to be, right?
Yeah.
When you had to buy them through your cable provider and shit. Like you'd... Like if you bought something through pay-per-view, it was like buying a movie ticket and a fucking family size snacks and drinks without actually having the snacks and drinks.
Yeah.
That's the kind of cost we're talking here. Back in the bad old days. But with the network, you're basically paying $10 for something that would normally be $40. And then everything else on there is just a great bonus. You know?
Yeah.
And if you're into it, the original programming is really worth watching.
Par.
Like, if you decide to take the plunge, I'll be sure to send you a list of original programming to watch. My recommendations.
Oh no, save yourself. Oh, they put a wall there. That's not where I wanted to go.
Oh, you fucker.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a while to put out, because I don't think we're gonna be able to do this under 60 minutes. I'm gonna have to export it and put it on my laptop.
Well, at least you have the equipment to do that, unlike me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing my Crash Let's Play didn't go out, actually, because I had to, like, cut out the fucking jetpack levels just to get it into the 60-minute limit.
Oh, I almost saved myself.
And that sucked.
I actually used to have the Crash games for the Game Boy. Not the one with Spyro, but the Insane Adventure.
Oh, I know the one you mean. I know the ones you mean.
It's a boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Shit.
But yeah, let's talk about Nintendo, man. Nintendo, pfft. What a bunch of fan Nazis.
Oh my god, Nintendo fans are so shit. They really are a bunch of entitled fucking babies. They really are.
I mean, I'm not really talking about that, but just like Nintendo, just like constantly just shutting down fan games left and right.
You know, legally they can.
Yeah.
It's one thing to, you know, make a fan game to. It's one thing to make a fan game to practice making games with, but the moment you put it out on a market, even if it's a free market, that's a violation of intellectual property, you know?
Yeah. But I think Sega's like the complete opposite, though.
Yeah, Sega are chill with it and all, which is nice, but you know.
In fact, the only one game that I can think off the top of my head that Sega took down was the Streets of Rage remake, and that was it. Probably because Streets of Rage 4 was like already coming out.
Yeah.
So I remembered Subordinary Gamers like unleashing a rant on Nintendo after realizing that the Super Mario 64 PC port, a fan PC port that someone made.
Yeah. Yeah. PC remaster as well.
Yeah, it would enable
Like I say,
stuff like ray tracing and stuff.
Yeah. But like, it's still there in, like, I just got to be devil's advocate on this one, which I usually am, and that is, they are within their right to do that.
Yeah.
Because even if the game is non-profit, there is still a profit to be had, one way or another.
Yeah, but everyone always paints Nintendo as the bad guys. It's almost kind of humorous, you know? Like, I
Believe
remembered...
me, Nintendo are nowhere near as bad as their fucking fans. Did you hear about the reaction to the mini direct that we got?
Oh, yeah. I heard all about it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, and the only thing that I know that came from it is that there's a new Shin Megami Tensei game coming out. But everything... They think everything's going to be a fucking Smash Direct. You know, like, even though they have specifically titled Smash Directs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, did they really think we were going to get more fucking character information so soon after Min Min came out?
I know, right? It's like...
What fucking idiots.
Yeah, not only that, but it's like Rainbow Six Siege, you know? Like, of course, like, Ubisoft plans on having like 100 operators, but here's the thing. They're not gonna put him out, like, right off the bat, you know? Okay, they're not just gonna be all like that.
Yeah.
Like how...
And not to mention, a lot of them are fucking salty over the whole Geno thing again.
Okay, Nintendo ain't Soldier Boy with his game consoles, okay?
The game consoles aren't even his.
Oh, trust me, we all know about that. Oh, I won by 2.
That was a lot closer than the last hole.
Uno más.
Okay, last hole of the video. Twilight.
Not the movie.
Not the pony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had to think about that one a little bit. It's funny how that went to being such a big part of our lives to being completely almost irrelevant overnight.
Yeah.
Like, that more or less defined who we were for 10 years of our life, and now it's whatever.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we used to actually be bronies.
But I mean, we still are in a way, but we just,
Yeah.
you know, there's no show to follow anymore. And pony life is just there, really, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's not bad, it's just whatever.
I think I looked at, like, brony cringe at one point.
Oh dear. Oh, you want to talk about fucking cringe? I saw this fucking article earlier today and it disgusted me. It was some fucking New York Post article and it was their look at the brony fandom, you know, 10 years too fucking late to hop onto that one for one thing.
How
But
am
the
I...
whole article was basically, fans of this show are Nazis.
What?
That was basically the whole article, because they took everything they knew about the fandom by looking at fucking Derpy Burrow.
Isn't that one
It
porn
looks-
site?
It hosts pornographic images, but it's just an image board, basically.
Bronies are
just
Nazis.
it. That was it. They just spent the whole time on Derpy Boro and built their entire article around that.
So yeah, all you fellow bronies out there, you are now officially known as Nazis, apparently.
What a fucking it was a absolutely fucking disgusting article. There's no such thing as journalism anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately. After the whole Gamergate thing, like...
Oh, don't get me started on that fucking bitch.
In fact, I saw the Actman's documentary on it.
Like, I was actually talking with a friend about Night in the Woods yesterday, which is a fucking amazing game, by the way. If you grew up in a small town, you should definitely play it because it will remind you of home.
Yeah.
But I was talking with my friend, and that same fucking bitch who was behind Gamergate, Zoe Quinn, she made false allegations about him and made him fucking kill himself. The developer of that game.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that. And everyone went nuts over it.
As they should, because a man fucking died because of that bitch. And has she been punished for it? Has she? Fuck. She should be in jail.
Absolutely. Just like with like Vic Mignogna. I don't think you've heard of him, but
No, I haven't, and I don't think I want to.
Basically the same thing like happened to him. But his like co-stars were like accusing him of that. And he basically maintained his innocence through the whole entire thing.
Well, that's fortunate. Like, you know, victim blaming is bad, right?
Absolutely.
I don't approve of victim blaming at all. That's stupid. But my fucking god, at least make sure there's some proof before you start fucking cancelling everybody. You know?
Yeah.
There was a big thing like that going on in wrestling as well for about a month ago now, called Speaking Out, and so many people that I looked up to were fucking assaulters and that had assaulted their female co-workers and shit, and sexually manipulated them, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I've put up with a lot of you put up with a lot of crap as a wrestling fan, you really do. But that made me like it made me not want to follow the thing it made me not want to follow wrestling anymore. That's how bad this whole thing was.
Speaking of like not wanting to watch stuff anymore, I kind of don't really want to watch that 70s show anymore. Because Danny Masterson, who played Hyde, has now been officially charged with sexual assault.
Oh boy.
I mean, it started off as like allegations, but now he's like officially charged. And I just can't...
Golf with your friends, everyone. We have fun here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But, yeah, man. I can't watch that 70s show ever again.
I know.
I haven't forgot his name. It's Danny something. Danny Masterson. That's it. I don't know how that got like brought up when I found out about it. Just like a few of my friends were playing Warzone. He's like, "You remember Hyde?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, this happened." And I completely forgot that there were allegations against him. Completely forgot. But, yeah. But on a brighter note,
Yes, please.
there's been a new update for Saints and Sinners.
Yeah, I saw it downloaded. I still haven't played it myself, you know.
You should. It's actually really great.
I know it is, but you know, it's just a case of not being asked to set up the VR, you know.
Oh, dude, with my big TV,
That's
it's
literally all it is.
my bigger TV. I just can't get used to it with the VR because for some reason I was able to almost touch the ground with the VR. Now it's like completely awkward to use it now. Probably because my TV is like so big that if I sit in my chair, then it can't register it properly. But I do like my TV though. I like it when it's like an HDR mode.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I'm in the next course. Yep.
Well, that was completely the wrong fucking way, you twat. Why does it loop like that?
You know who I really miss is G-Star. He hasn't uploaded in a while. I know I've been saying that for the past few episodes, but me personally, I think he's a very underrated YouTuber. Because he reviews like fan-made...
What about the rest of his socials?
I don't think he has different socials.
Maybe he's just done then. Who knows?
I don't think so. He might just be busy with life, you know?
Also possible, but, you know, COVID, so what the hell could he be doing?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing to worry about.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not.
Because before you know it, we're talking about that, and then we go down the politics wormhole, and then the video is so unfun that we can't use the footage.
Oh yeah, God no, not politics. Oh, I'm going the other side.
Already.
But yeah. Like I said, G-Star was the one that taught me about the Japanese version of Streets of Rage 3. Which I now play the crap out of.
Oh, hole in one.
But yeah, I don't know. I like that version better than the American version.
Yeah, because it has the better story.
Not only that, but it's way more fair.
Also that.
I just like when he talks about stuff he does not like. He's like, look at this! It's fucking disgusting!
Speaking of VR titles, one thing that you should get to play for the channel is Gorn.
I think you already told me about that.
I probably did because it came out the same day that this did on PlayStation 4, so...
I have a question for you. Have you ever seen any of the John Wick movies?
I haven't.
They're really good.
I know they're like a big deal or whatever, but... I don't know, I'm not really much of an action movie guy. I know Keanu Reeves is like a big meme now, but...
He's the internet's boyfriend. Not only that, he's like the nicest person alive.
Yep, I've read all those articles too.
In fact, the one that I really liked the most was when he gave up his seat on a train for a pregnant woman.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are going to go, "Oh, that's nice," but on the other hand, that's just common human decency.
Which is what
And
the
it's
world
like,
needs.
The thing is, when we get to a point where like common human decency is newsworthy, then something's very wrong.
Yeah. I remember the sad Keanu meme. I don't know if you know that one.
And here's the thing, yes, Keanu is very nice and he's been through a lot. But the thing is, he's just doing things that normal human beings should be doing anyway. And like, the fact that it's considered so shocking for a celebrity to be nice... that just suggests a really fucking toxic Hollywood culture, which there is.
Oh yeah, definitely. So on the topic of Last of Us 2...
Fucking hell, we're having a barrel of laughs today, aren't we?
Speaking of Last of Us 2, yes, I know about the sex scene. And I saw a few seconds of it, and I am scarred for life.
It's dreadful.
Not only that, but I saw the reason why I found it was like someone like I'm like on a bunch of Discord servers, right? And this dude like posted a like meme thing where it like showed the scene, but it's like in like the TV of this like Gumball episode, and everyone's like freaking out in the classroom. I'm like, yep. But yeah, I still want to try it out.
Do you really?
I mean, I kind of want to know how it ends, because like I literally played through like Last of Us 1 and Left Behind, so I can get caught up on everything.
Like, I can tell you how it ends.
No,
and...
please don't.
Alright then. Although, like I say, I know how it all goes from other people's accounts, and you're not missing anything.
Plus, it'd be good for my channel. So.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, definitely. And if I get angry, then it's good quality content.
Last of Us 2, let's be honest, by the time you get it, it's going to be old news. I know that's a bit of a funny thing for me to say, the guy who's always bashing you over the head to get you to play Five Nights at Freddy's. But...
No, no,
you know... Do you really want to play that? Do you really want to spend 13 hours or however long it is playing a product that you know you're not going to be happy with?
Yeah, I might pass on it. If it gets a discount, I'll pick it up.
It's not like you're the angry video game nerd who can just pop in a shitty 5-minute NES game. This is... The Last of Us 2 is a fucking commitment. It's like marriage. With how much of a commitment
marriage. That's a... Well, if you put it like that, now give it...
In reference to how much of a commitment it would be to play. And especially if you were to do a series on it. Because if you did a series on it, then you would have to finish it. But then again, I'm the guy who tried playing The Last of Us 1 twice and didn't finish it twice. So that should tell you all you need to know about my opinion on the series as a whole.
Yeah.
Speaking of whole, I won that one, but you won the other two, so whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, that was part 3 of Golf with Your Friends.
And in review, Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play isn't happening, and the world is a fucking horrible place.
And we put a positive spin on that right after.
That's the takeaway from this episode.
Yep. Anyways, this is Sly McFly, I'm out.
See you again in part 4, where hopefully things will be more merry. Bye bye everybody, bye bye.